Working on the Subaru. Gonna shoot a quick video in the wind, replacing, not sure what this thing's called. I'll put it back in the bottom of the video. But I wanted to show how to take one of these cheaper replacement body panels, plastic panels for a car, and improve it a little bit. So you can see there's some casting issues on this thing. This little bump right here, that's gonna have to be filed down. Real simple, we'll just file that down with the Leatherman. On this edge, you can kind of see it, try to get into where the light is. Hitting it just right on the edge, there's a little lip. And it's sharp if you feel it to your fingertips. And so, cutting those off, see if we can get a better view of it here. Focus, maybe, yeah. So you can kind of see that little edge. Basically, I'm just going to use a little deburring tool for that. Run across it with a Durablock 400 grit right along the sides, and then scuff the whole thing with some Scotch-Brite. We're going to try going with gloss black on this, just to change it up. I think I can pull the Subaru logo or badge out of that and put it into the back of that one. We do have to take the inner hatch cover off to get to this. But we want to try with gloss black, just to kind of mix it up, see what it looked like. This whole thing was about maybe a quarter or a fifth of the cost of what it would have been from Subaru. But you can see right here as well, you can see how that kind of hangs down a little lower. That's probably due to heating and cooling. When this part popped out, you got a lot of mass right here, and that probably shrunk. Now, that might not be an issue. It all fits tight right along this little ledge right here. So it might not be an issue. It might hook into it and just push itself square. But if it doesn't, it creates a little bulge right there, or creates an issue with the vanity lights, or not vanity lights, the license plate lights. If it interferes with the license plate lights in any way, I can just come back with a heat gun, heat that up, just push that up square, because it's, you know, almost to it right there. So I'm not going to make a video of me scraping and sanding and stuff like that. I will show real quick with the deburring tool, just in case anyone's never seen this before. I'm trying to hold my phone in one hand and do this, just in case anyone's never seen one of these used before. All I'm doing, and there it is. That's smooth as glass now. The little overcast edge isn't on it, and won't cut your hand if you were to reach right here. It's super annoying to get cut by sharp edge plastic. It's almost like paper cut. Yeah, get this knocked out and then get some paint on it. But that's the gist of, you know, turning a cheap body panel into a better one, or a cheap plastic panel into maybe not the most expensive one, but you know, that's what you're paying for from some of these other companies. Is it might, the stamping may come from the same place, but somebody's coming back and hand finishing these edges and painting it before it gets sent out to you. Yeah. So that's all there is to it. Got these edges sanded down, went over the entire thing with 400 pretty heavy around the edges to knock off all the gloss, and then came back with some 600 Scotch-Brite. No sharp edges anywhere. Gotta hit all those glossy spots. Still need to go over it probably one good time right before with, I may use some 800. Some of these scratches are pretty heavy. But trying to hit it, you know, more of a dual action. So I have a lot of lines going in the same direction, but I just want to get the initial scuff done, take a quick video. Gonna sand across it, look for some paint, hit it with some gloss black, and then a couple coats of clear. May do 800, 900, whatever I have on hand, in between the black and the clear, and then we'll go from there. But this isn't just for, I don't know if I made it clear earlier, this isn't just for, you know, cutting a finger or having a sharp edge on it. That sharp edge creates a weak spot in the paint, and it gives a way for that paint to flake off. So that's it, installed. Still got to put a seal up at the top of it, but overall it's turned out pretty good. It's real dirty right now. The haze and everything that's on it, what you're seeing is just from dust and dirt. This was after a couple trips out west. A lot of driving, a lot of rain. Seems to be holding up so far. But we think the black turned out pretty good. Also did the rockers while I was at it. You can see that down here. Got those painted black. A little bit of the spots where the body cladding bolted on. Next thing we'll do is take this entire rear bumper cover off. Build a hitch. Cut the exhaust, spin it probably out here towards the side. Full tube bumper, swing out tire carrier. Probably some sort of, one thing we lack on this vehicle is a lot of flat surfaces. So probably a way to cook. Definitely want to save the muffler. Even if I have to cut that muffler at the flange, weld a different fitting onto it or something like that. But that's it. Looking good. Got the tent, made a few trips. Keep on building.